the opening round of the Lockhart Phillips USA Formula Xtreme Series for 2003 here at California Speedway in Fontana. He'll be on the front row along with Jamie Hacking on a Yamaha and two more Suzukis and Adam Krusty Ferguson and Steve Rapp. We go back to row number 2, starts with Damon Buckmaster, one of the contenders for the championship last year. As we get ready to go racing, the revs are up, the clutch is getting ready to get dumped, the left hand lets it go, and off goes Ben Spies into turn number 1, but Jamie Hacking's got the tighter line. He'll fall in behind Spies, however, and it's going to be the pole sitter that leads into turn 1.
Ben Spies with a really hard launch, high RPM, gave it just total confidence in the clutch. Oh, this seems to be a combination of lines through this area. Almost every race has had contact. We'll see if we'll get you a number with the rider doing a tuck and roll up and okay in that area. I'm saying Ben Spies really confident in the Suzuki's clutch, feeding 200 plus horsepower right there. He's got the lead with Jake Zemke, Jamie Hacking in tow in 3rd place.
And it's Adam Krusty Ferguson on the Corona Extra Suzuki bike in 4th, the number 68 machine. We watch it for him. He's been pretty fast in the practices. Through our speed shot.
Marty Kragel up there as well on the Bruce Transportation Group Honda.
Spies with something of a home track advantage here at Fontana. He does a lot of laps around this place. Hacking already looking after Zemke, and then Jamie runs off the inside. Yep, loses 2 spots instead of gaining 1.
Guys are holding some really close quarters on corner entry there. Jamie Hacking nearly collecting Zemke on that one particular left-hander.
Jamie Hacking with a victory under his belt already this weekend in Super Sport class. Now is chasing Adam Ferguson in 4th position. Ferguson 3rd, got by him, and Zemke held on to the number 2 spot that Hacking was trying to take.
Jake's probably got an option.
Adam Ferguson way outside again, but he's just using that line to tilt it in late and actually close some ground that time. He's experimenting a little bit.
He did. He over-experimented that one time where he ran a bit wide and got the slime on the tires, but this time he found the hookup line where there's plenty of traction and it's paid off for him. But there's 2 guys ahead that look like big old roadblocks, and he's not going to be able to get around them without some kind of forceful move, and there it was.
Adam Krusty Ferguson just jamming his way past Jamie Hacking into 3rd position behind Zemke now. Let's see if Hacking's got something to strike back with. He's pulling right up behind the rear wheel of Adam Krusty Ferguson out of Australia, riding on the Corona Extra Suzuki GSXR 1000 Formula Extreme bike. See, down on the racetrack right now, trying just a little bit too hard perhaps, as Hacking is trying to, that bike's not going anywhere.
Jamie Hacking down and out. I heard that crash. Looked like the rear tires could be flat right now from the bike tumbling. No, he's back up. Just was stuck in a hole there, but Hacking's going to have to nurse that around to the pits, and he'll try to do it as quickly as he can because he knows he can still possibly salvage a couple points out of this one, Brian.
He does indeed get it going. It looked as though the rear wheel was tweaked pretty seriously out of shape there, but apparently it's good enough to at least keep moving. Take a look at it on replay. We're going to watch left of the screen. Ben Spies coming up on 3 laps to go. There's the little wheelie you talked about, Ski, and he's still just whipping on that thing. He has gotten himself into a zone, still cranking out 1 minute 27-second laps.
Fast lap of 1:26.318, very impressive. This kid's capable of doing 25s.
4th place, Josh Hayes on the number 4 bike, also working traffic there as he comes around 178. David Guy out of Campbell, California. A lot of California riders with laps on Fontana racetrack on the California Speedway.
David Guy, quite a story. Never even ridden a motorcycle until 3.5 years ago. First bike, a GSXR 750. He's out there right now on a R1 Yamaha. David Guy throwing the dice and going AMA Formula Extreme racing. That's quite a learning curve in itself. Signs of things to come, Brian?
Certainly seems to be. Suzuki has thrown down the gauntlet with the hand of Ben Spies to take the first victory in Formula Extreme, and not a bad wheelie either.
Just beautiful. That kid can ride.
Tom Houseworth, Rich Dome, and some of the rest of the guys down there in the Yoshimura Suzuki tent. Mitch Leonard, the crew for Ben Spies, congratulating one another. Also down there, Steve Meyer and John Jackson. working on the engine and chassis respectively for Ben's 600 bikes, but it's Houseworth and Leonard working on the big bike for him primarily, and Ben Spies has delivered the goods. Again this year, it seems. Let's take a look at the points. It's going to be kind of anticlimactic to a degree because there's only one round gone, so Ben Spies naturally holds the advantage over Jake Zemke, who finished second, and Marty Kragel, who finished third. The points look just like the results here. Damon Buckmaster into the top 5.